I love Hot Topic.
It's like, do you though? And
do you love anything?
Hi, I'm Justin Roiland.
And I'm Dan Harmon. And together we created
Rick and Morty! The inspiration for Rick, probably in its earliest incarnation, was inspired by Back to the Future Doc Brown, but also just the general kind of, mad scientist archetype.
I don't have time for you to wrap your little walnut around everything. Just hold your breath until the process is over or your lungs will collapse.
What process? Hey, Dad, where's Morty?
He's busy.
He's a little bit of Cat in the Hat, a lot of Ford Prefect from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He's a ton of Doctor Who. He's a character that's inspired by the British tradition of characters that know better than everyone in the room and therefore are simultaneously the worst person you'll ever meet and the person that you admire.
Right now, we're gonna go pick up your little friend Jessica.
Jessica? From my math class?
When I drop the bomb, I want you to have somebody, I want you to have the thing. I'm gonna make it like a new Adam and Eve, and you're gonna be Adam. And Jessica's gonna be Eve.
There's already been no end of exploration about the fact that Morty's 14 biologically. Like, oh yeah, I've got a million observations about that
14.
process.
Yeah, exactly.
And with no fear of offending anybody that's offendable. It's a different thing to be in a writer's room full of guys, and are we gonna start talking about 17-year-old girls' visceral
journey through
journeys? It was a great thing this season to have a gender-balanced writer's room and have not just a girl writer who's now the ambassador to all of femininity. It's better to have half of your room as just women like half of the planet is. That way you can all have a conversation. We can all pitch stories about Summer and her various plumbing issues.
Well, Summer, I hear Toby Matthews isn't into psycho chicks. Can't think of anyone that is. I'll see you motherfuckers at the dance, Tiny Rick.
I designed these characters all fancy, and then I went and storyboarded the cartoon, and my shorthand of the characters was just so shitty, and I was like, I have to use these shitty drawings that are in these storyboards and not these dumb, overthought character models. And part of those drawings were like, the pupils would be like shitty and like with ink blots, like extra pupils, and just, it was a complete shit show. But it was so funny to me. It just made me laugh so hard. And then when we started developing and refining and like really like, okay, what now? We do want the characters to not look this level of shitness. We want them to actually look like something that's marketable and broad and like, relatable.
This is a Meeseeks box. Let me show you how it works. You press this.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
You make a request. Mr. Meeseeks, open Jerry's stupid mayonnaise jar.
Yes, sirree!
The Meeseeks fulfills the request.
All done!
Wow! And then it stops existing.
I would have a Meeseeks organize my Facebook page.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't even go on Facebook anymore because it's such a clusterfuck.
Facebook is a handy tool if you have 200 friends.
Yep.
Also, if I had a Twitter account where it was just my 200 friends, then I could go back to tweeting about smoking pot and taking shits. As it is, all I can tweet about is taking shits.
Take off your pants and your panties, shit on the floor. Time to get swifty in here.
You end up making good stuff by making a bunch of bad stuff, which is why everybody who's blocked, the reason they're blocked is because they are committing the cardinal sin of assuming their job is to make something good. You'll never make that. Your definition of good will change as you get better. It will always be something you're not capable of.
It's so true.
Whereas you can make something that sucks. You live in terror of it. So do that. You also are a very critical person. You're very critical of your own work, for other people's work. So make something that sucks and then criticize it and fix it.
Yeah.
That is a much better way to get something done than this idea that you're going to use your brain, which is so special. You're going to make all the right choices because you're such a great person.